refillable water bottle. Hey, let's go, let's go. We got a refill station over there. Make sure to stay hydrated. Hi, Yoshi. Big fan of your work, Yoshi. Welcome, friends. Welcome. And for those of you that are leaving, enjoy the rest of your day.
Hello, Danny. Hello. There you go. Thank you. Happy Wednesday, Danny. You guys are 9-line? Okay, thank you. Thank you. What up, little Richie?
That's row 6.
Nah, I'm gonna wait for tram 3.
Yeah?
What up, Jaden? Let's go, W. We'll wait for the next one. Happy Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday, and then Friday, and then Saturday. Then if you guys are still going to school, you guys know that Memorial Day.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood's world-famous studio tour. My name's Ray. I'm going to be your tour guide today. Before we go, I want to make sure that you all have a pair of 3D glasses. When you go for the tour, you do not need to wear them like 3D. But if you think about getting a pair of 3D glasses, just raise your hand as high as possible. We'll make sure you get a pair of 3D glasses before we go. If you are traveling with small children whose feet don't quite touch the floor of the traveler seat, stay in the center of the aisles away from the gates on your side for their safety. And speaking of gates, once we're all on the train, the lovely studio tour ambassador will be closing on the gate. Watch your arms and legs. We are about to take you away from the theme park itself and into one of the largest and busiest movie and television studios in the entire world. And we are really busy with production today. That means during the tour, you're going to see this show up on your screens a few times. Whenever you see that, it means you're driving.
Yeah, same. I don't have work on Monday either. I have Memorial Day off. Pretty cool.
You don't vote, so you are more than welcome to talk amongst yourselves before we go through a quiet time.
But I am gonna work this Saturday.
This is the French. And they have turned part of our studio into a little Italian village.
Favorite meet and greet. I wanna say, damn, bro.
We have the new TV show The Birds.
You got me there, cause
That TV show is based on the movie The Birds, which also
I don't really have one. Cause you guys know I'm streaming, so it's kind of hard. But it will be The Simpsons. If I'm not streaming and doing nothing, it'll be The Simpsons for sure. Let's get it, Jaden. What about you guys? Obviously, Danny is a big fan of Waterworld. So, and then Jaden, Shrek, Fiona, and Donkey, for sure. Yep, kind of figure.
Our TV show 10, most of the characters go on that show pretty much is where most of our characters are going to be talking about the show. And again, right now they're filming The Birds in that street. And the the other adjacent so, those are the two main quiet zones we're going to have. But we might have other quiet zones because there's a lot of production happening in this season. We have season 4 of They Are filming here today. We have season 3 of New in Miami. We have season 2 of St. Dennis Medical. There's a lot of things happening. So if you see that on your screens, now you know why. Now, during the big quiet zones, I'll keep playing videos and things for you, obviously you have something to look at, but I also recommend you just keep looking around, have your cameras ready in every room or what you can see out there, especially during one of our quiet zones. And we're going to fill up the channel last call for 3D glasses. If you don't have 3D glasses, raise your hand. And then I will tell you you are on one of our electric trams. So to tell you a bit more about that, here's the Today Shows.
Always has to be correct for his arm. See or performance. No. Yes, sir, Danny. I agree. Waterworld last show was at 4 o'clock. I was trying to go to it, but I'm never gonna make it just because it's 4 o'clock. I usually get here like around 4:40 to 4:50. Gotta find parking, walk, wait in line. And right now, because of the whole Grand Bash is going on, graduations, the park is full of students. But other than that, and they're giving out free lanyards of Grand Bash. I don't know if they ask ID or not, but I'm wondering like. Yeah. I like Frankenstein. Let's get it. A little Richie.
Cheese.
And then your favorite cast? W. What year do you graduate, Danny?
Alrighty, welcome aboard everybody. Welcome to the world famous Universal Studios tour. We are about to take you out of the theme park and on to a real working studio lot for the next 45 minutes to an hour. We've got the oldest and largest studio lot in Los Angeles to explore. That's 400 acres of sets and sound stages, all of the production stuff amongst it, which we have a lot of today.
Get it,
we've got some active filming out there on the lot, so keep an eye out.
As you guys know, the back lot, it's an actual city with its own zip code and street names. Only thing different is no people living here.
We're going to be heading out in just a moment.
Other than that,
everyone's
it's
got
a legit city.
3D glasses. If you did not grab a pair of 3D glasses, raise your hands up high, wave them around so I can see if you need 3D glasses. If you need 3D glasses, hands up. All right, I think we're good to go there. Sweet. Watch the gates as they come down. If they haven't
Summer
already,
school?
we'll be heading out in just a second here, guys. Head on to the lot today. We've got, as I said, active filming. We have NBC Sports. They're filming some.
Are you thinking of going to college or no?
Today, we've got The Burbs filming, which is a new show starring Keke Palmer, inspired by the movie The Burbs with Tom Hanks. They're filming on the same street the movie filmed on. So there's going to be a large chunk of the tour toward the middle where we're in a quiet zone. This is going to be mostly for me. I'll have to stay off the microphone, turn down the volume.
I do recommend you going to college, bro.
In that area, so we don't interrupt the
Get a short,
and we're good partners.
something short in college, a short career.
They keep letting us give these tours of the lot. So I'll let you know once we're getting closer to that, and I'll give you another heads up. But in the meantime, we'll be behind the scenes as close to production as you can be. without being a part of production.
Yeah, that's something I recommend going to college and then actually getting a short career or a career that's gonna help you in the long run, where you can make a bunch of bank, have money in your bank, have money in your pockets.
No, es que esta parte, mira, lo tienes que hacer así. ¿Viste? Siempre así es, con estos ojitos así. ¿Ok?
Reason why
Con los
I
ojitos.
promote for you guys to go to college to get something is because
Ajá, de ahí abajo. Eso.
I want to see you guys succeed in life. And you guys come back here and tell me, oh, guess what? I went to college. Now I drive a Ferrari, Lamborghini, a McLaren. I have my own business.
Alrighty, my friends, our gates are coming down, so that means we're going to be hitting the road here in just a second. I'm going to do one last call
That's
for
the whole
3D
purpose
glasses.
of me
If
telling
do
you
not
guys
have
go to
3D
college.
glasses, it's your last chance. Raise those hands up. All right, sweet. We got the green light, so we're going to hit the road here, my friends. I said we because I am not doing this by myself. If you can tell, I'm not looking at the road, so I'm certainly not going to be driving the tram for the tour. That's going to be up to our driver, Daryl. Everyone say hi, Daryl. That's right. Daryl's going to get us around the lot at a fast and furious 5 to 10 miles per hour, depending on what we encounter back there. We'll say goodbye to the park and all those strangers we may or may never see again, but we're going to go see some cool things. And to kick it off, I got one last person to introduce. He's my co-host, our master of ceremonies, and the host of The Tonight Show. Let's give a warm welcome to Miss.
Oh, hey there! You made it! Welcome to the Universal Studios tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got very best guide.
JT.
And the greatest driver.
Daryl.
You're the best. I love that. Even though...
JT.
Yeah, get a job that you actually enjoy, Don't work somewhere where you're like, I don't like it.
That's right, guys. As we go,
Always
if
find
you
a job
have
that you
an
like.
emergency, if you drop something off the tram, have sound or video issues, if you need any kind of assistance at any point, reach up. Pull that red emergency cord above you, and I'll be back to assist you as soon as it's safe to. Otherwise, throughout the entire tour, please stay seated. Keep your arms and legs inside the tram. Hold on to your valuables. The tour will feature sudden tram movements, fire effects, water effects, loud noises. So keep an eye on your things, no smoking of any kind, and for your safety and those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while you're on the tram. And with all of that considered, we'll be smooth sailing. We're going to head down now the Universal timeline. This big hill is going to take us all the way down onto the lot. You're going to see all these movie posters as we go. I want you to see how many of these movies you've seen as we travel down. And I will talk us through the years. Let's go back to the very beginning. March 15th, 1915, our founder Carl Laemmle right there opens up the studio lot and invites for the first time ever the public in to see how movies were made. For 25 cents.
Yeah, make sure you can get a good job.
You can come on property
where you're able to pay your rent,
from set to
your
set,
insurance,
watching them film
car,
silent movies
bills.
right there in front of you.
Those are
Now,
not
the
cheap.
silent film era
Insurance is not
doesn't
cheap.
last much longer after
Rent
this.
is not
So
cheap.
once those walking tours end, or sorry, the silent film area ends, the walking tours end with them. It wouldn't be until July of 1964. That's when we revived some kind of tour of property, rolling out what we called our glamour trams. Those were 3-car trams, a little bit smaller than this. They took passengers on a 2-hour driving tour of the lot, and that has grown now into what we're doing today. Over the years, we also fully realized Carl's dream of us becoming the
That's a
strangest
real-life,
city in the
fire
world.
station.
As you see to your right, evidence that we are a real city in and of itself. That's our very own fire station. We've got a sheriff's substation to go with it, and our own zip code. You are in Universal City, the only
Let's get it
living
done.
city
Hopefully
of
you
its
do get the
kind
job,
in
but
the
if you
entire
don't,
world. And we are headed right into the heart of it.
Hopefully you can work
Studio
at Universal. If you don't
We're
work
gonna
at
see the
Waterworld, you
front
can
lot
work at
first, which
Universal.
has most of our sound stages on it. These large warehouse-like buildings, we build sets inside. They're about 98% soundproof. The first one you're going to see is right down here on the left, coming up, stage 12. It just happens to be also our oldest and our largest, built in 1928. It's about 30,000 square feet and home to some of our most iconic sets. So everything on screen, many other productions over the years, all done right there inside stage 12. Historic again as our oldest and our largest, but just the first of many we're going to see as we hit the front line. Here we go, my friends. We're crossing that imaginary line officially onto the studio line.
Done, man.
They make
Nice.
it in Hollywood. We got real working
Not
stages
bad.
to your left, stage 11. Home to the Max original.
Just make
Max,
sure
starring Jean Smart. She's won an Emmy.
you go to school for
all
that.
3 seasons of the show.
Their
Season 4
school
just
should be
off a few
done
weeks
double.
back. We've got 9 and 10 here. Home recently to season 2 of Ted, our Peacock show with the world famous talking.
It's called
player who,
acting. A school
might
for
see in
acting.
a little bit. Keep an eye out for him. You've got 7 and 8 right here. Home to our most streamed Peacock show, Bel-Air, a spin-off of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They're in pre-production right now for season 4. They're building sets inside the stages, getting ready for filming. The door is actually open here, guys. You can take a little peek inside, maybe. Bel-Air films all around the lot. They film often in stage 14, the next one that we're going to see just around this corner. 14 is our second largest stage, been home to some of our largest sets, like Milk Crumpet and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Mission Control and another Ron Howard film, Apollo 13. This
There you go,
Christmas,
Danny.
stage 21. It was renumbered to 14 recently.
Realism was an essential element for Apollo 13. After all, we were recreating an important moment.
Oh, it was
A moment many Americans witnessed on
a
television.
couple.
We thought about filming in Houston, Texas, where the original control room for the Apollo missions still exists. Unfortunately, NASA's engineers didn't have filmmaking in mind when they built Mission Control.
That wasn't the one, but they're doing the Fresh
For
Prince
the elaborate camera
Bel-Air.
planes and tracks we needed for the shots, we had to build our own mission control.
And that's a great example, guys, of the benefit of having your own studio lot, especially the sound stages, so we can recreate a setting like
They're
that.
doing the maze.
You know, staying out of people's
Inside
way,
stage
your way,
15, they're
out
doing
there
the
where you
maze already.
live, work
Damn.
in real life.
I don't know if I caught it.
Sometimes we just have to create stuff from scratch. It doesn't exist out in the world at all, like Jurassic
Same thing this maze
Park.
over here.
When they climb up in the tree and the dinosaur sneezes on them, that was all done right inside those walls of 14. Many other scenes from the film as well. So our sound stages kind of give us endless possibilities with what we can bring to life. We've got plenty more here to your right coming up.
Yeah.
16 through 19.
HHN.
These have a lot of TV history.
Be cool.
Some of our biggest sitcoms like The Jeffersons, Martin, Coach, Sabrina and the Teenage Witch, to name a few, all done right there. You might see the signs for Loot. That's a newer Apple TV series starring Maya Rudolph. Might know her from SNL or Bridesmaids. They're working on season 3 of Loot right now in those stages. Stage 19 coming up, and jump back to film Oppenheimer not long ago. They did all their Oval Office scenes right here. That goes on to become our 11th Best Picture winner just last year. 7 Oscars in total. A really moment for us. Really excited about how all that played out. We won a few more Oscars this year, not long ago. We won 2 this year for Wicked and 1 for Conclave. Both films produced by teams that work on the lot. Right here to the left in our famous little bungalows where our good friend Ted is welcoming us. I
There
told
you
you
go,
we might
Danny.
run into him. There he is. He's toasting, celebrating those Oscar wins. The team that produced Wicked, Mark Platt Productions, their bungalow's a little further down. You might see him off in the back. There's a big Wicked balloon thing in front of it. Coming up right here is Illumination, the team behind the Minions we passed by back there. Got Kevin Williamson's office coming up here. He's the writer of Scream, created shows like Dawson's Creek, Vampire Diaries,
sure.
and speaking of spooky things, a little further down, we're going to drive right by Alfred Hitchcock's old office.
Lou said you could move into that office. I said, no, I can never be in Hitchcock's office. That should be a drive, a museum.
Very exciting, just to know that he was there and walk by and know he was in that office. Hitchcock has influenced every director. That's like Hitchcock was walking around the commissary.
Hitchcock had a bungalow on the lot. I used to go see Alfred Hitchcock.
I loved working with him. I highly respect him. He really understood fear and terror of birds. That was a really
There it is to your left, bungalow 5195. You'll see his iconic silhouette. Right by that number,
cool.
right where the master of suspense used to work.
You actually work in
Now we're going to get
Universal.
more Hitchcock
Hopefully I see.
history later, so keep an eye out for birds and psychos, things of that nature. But just past the bungalows, to your left, a few more sound stages there. You got 25 and 26. 26 is currently home to St. Denis Medical. That's a newer workplace
That is
sitcom.
true,
It
Jaden.
airs Tuesday nights on NBC. From the same producers of Superstore, which also filmed on the lot. But these are the last two you're going to see for a minute, because this is where the front lot ends and the back lot begins. We're going to transition now into the back lot. More of our exterior sets are on the back lot. But we're actually going to kick things off with a bang back here by passing by our little concrete jungle there and out to the real jungle of Skull Island, where we're going to pay a visit to an old friend of ours, King Kong.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw
Nice,
that
nice.
movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old. And
That's gonna be dope.
I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up to the edge. Kong literally does that.
We're going to Kong Island. I hope you guys are ready. We're about to time travel. Make sure to put on your 3D glasses.
You know, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island. And it's great to have you along for the ride. Now we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
That's
What
right,
up,
guys.
Sanchez?
It's not called Skull Island for nothing, so make sure to stay seated. Keep your arms and legs inside the chair.
We'll go get 'em.
Hold on to all your valuables. The gates to Skull Island are open.
Hope you're ready, Jaden.
As we speak.
That is true. Danny, you just gotta make sure you don't get hurt. What up, Flame? Put them on, Jaden. Put them on. Where my giveaway carnage? Let's get it, Flame. Let's go, Flame. Swoop. I do have them. The Meta glasses, Ray-Bans. I have them, but I don't bring them. I cannot go live on them. Only on Facebook. But I have them.
King Kong 360.
Let's get it, guys. We survived the Kong Island. King Kong saved us from all those evil dinosaurs. T-Rex.
I don't know about you guys.
I have not checked if I can be able to stream on TikTok with them.
Still with me there. Still with me there. Code 1, card 2, 3, 4. All skulls are intact. Thumbs up. You're alive? Okay. Okay, Okay.
I know that it was
Still
telling me
alive
that if
there,
I
guys?
want to
I
stream on
still have a job. That
Facebook,
was some of the most advanced 3D technology in the industry.
it would be nice to stream on
Brought to you
TikTok.
by Weta FX.
But I don't get,
They're behind visuals in films like King Kong, The Lord of the Rings.
I don't get like paid.
The Rise of the Planet of the
TikTok.
Apes, HBO's The Last of Us, the Avatar movies, which they won their 7th Academy Award for not long back. The screens, 40 feet tall, 180 feet wide, all brought to you by Weta
Yeah, Fast and the
FX.
Furious is closed. They are making another ride there. I want to say they might do Wicked, but not too sure.
We've seen Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side. Working on a movie, we always know where people are looking. They're looking straight ahead. They're looking at the shot that we're working on. Here, you have to take into account that people are looking in all directions. Also, one of the things about this ride, unlike the movies,
It's alright, I understood what he said.
there's no cuts because it's one giant shot. This tram that's driving along through Skull Island. This is where the camera's from. This ring represents where the screen is.
Let's get it, Danny.
We're really
Anna
creating about 50
and
minutes
Emma.
of a feature film. That amount of visual information, that number of pixels, and presenting them to the audience, it's a hell of a ride.
Alrighty, folks, we've escaped Skull Island. We're going to wind our way further into the backlot now, where we're going to see more of those exterior sets, like the Metro sets on your left. We're getting a little glimpse into them. We've got a music video getting ready to film on those today, and a few other production stuff happening, so they're rather busy right now. So you can try to take a little peek inside them as we go around, but on the other side of them, you know, there are fewer sound stages on the backlot, but there are a couple coming up down there on the left, stages 30 through 33. It's where a lot of our live audience shows film. The Wall, That's My Jam, and Jimmy Fallon. Our most popular one, perhaps, The Voice. They just wrapped
The Black Lagoon, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, and
film right here in stages 30 and 31. All the tents and trailers and stuff here, production stuff left over as they wrap up. You're going to see their logo here on the front of stage 30. One of our former voice coaches, Reba McIntyre, she's still working on the lot as well. Just next door to The Voice, she has a new sitcom. It's called Happy's Place. They film right there in stage 33.
Oh, nice. You download it?
Now, these are some of the newest sound stages on the lot. But what's not new is what's right in front of them. This little body of water coming up there. We call this the Hollywood Ocean. It's got a long history on the lot. You can go all the way back to 1954 when we took
connect your account
into the Black Lagoon. As in, of course, creature from the Black Lagoon. There he is right there. Turned 70 last year. You might have seen him back on that monster mural we drove by. That mural was hand spray painted by artist Tristan Eaton. Spray painted the whole thing by himself. An homage to our classic monsters who we're going to talk all about in just a second. But first, we are about halfway through the tour, so it's a good time to remind all of you, if you have an emergency, if you drop something off the tram, can't wait to use the restroom, if you need any kind of assistance, reach up, pull that red emergency cord, and I'll be back to
also new
assist you
seasons
as
of
soon as
resets,
it's
huh?
safe to.
Forgot.
Otherwise, remember, please stay seated at all times. Keep your arms and legs inside the tram, especially as we make our way right into the heart of monster territory, what we call
as soon as I'm done here,
Little Europe.
once we're about to end the stream, I gotcha. That'll be the last stop.
Light your torches and go!
Did you buy the new skins?
Just like all those angry villagers
new
right
emo?
through the streets of Little Europe. This
We're
is
going
the
to Little
birthplace
Europe.
of the monster movie. Films like Frankenstein, The Bride of Frankenstein, The Mummy, The Invisible Man, The Wolf Man. They all filmed right here. It's a huge part of our history. But as you look around, you see it's also very colorful in real life, which also makes Little Europe a really good place to be the good place with Kristen Bell and Ted Danson.
Cool.
This location.
Look to your left, that shop with the red.
For sure. Did you buy the battle pass?
On the corner. That is the yogurt shop on screen right there where this scene takes place.
Bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
Yeah, how can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
No, it doesn't, Kristen. What does sound awesome, though, guys, is the Court of Miracles on your right-hand side. That part of Little Europe, been featured in films like Cinderella with Brandy and Whitney Houston, Princess Diaries
Nice.
2, A Royal Engagement, both from Disney. Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman, to take it back to our monsters again. Just such a huge part of our DNA as a studio. The monster movies kept our studio in business back in the 30s and 40s. So without them,
Star Wars came back.
we would not be here at all today. So gotta give them credit where credit is due. And
Are they adding a new character or
so
not?
we're gonna leave our monsters behind for a second as we escape to Europe, and we are pulling out now to Soundstage 50. Guys, we're actually going to get to take you inside a soundstage right now, and not just any old soundstage, what we call a hot set. That means it is fully dressed and ready for filming. You'll get to see all of the art direction, as we'd call it, in place. Art directions, the sets themselves, all the details that bring it to life. I want you to think about the architecture,
Nice.
the colors they use, all the props, the signs, and the posters and things. Think of that stuff, look around and try to figure out from that, what's the location of the
San
scene they're filming,
Francisco,
what's the
earthquake.
time
I hope you
period,
guys are ready.
what's the tone of this scene, the genre of the production. As you think about that, stay seated, keep your arms and legs inside the tram again, because in theory on a hot set, they can start rolling at any point. We'll take a quick look and get out of the way, but you do see everything is ready to go. All the director has to do is call action, and they start rolling. Whoops, hot set 101, guys, don't say the word action unless you really mean it. Okay, I can't stop it, so hold on tight.
Comes the train. See if it comes out. Flash flood.
That was the onset of earthquake. Well, this was all the detail. As we exit stage, we're entering the quiet zone, the ATG force, moving on the road to the third. So I'll be off my hands and volume of things turn down the quiet.
Now we're gonna go see Jaws.
Another one.
Let's get it, Jaden. Oh, I think they're filming here. Fernando. I don't know him.
I didn't hear.
I think his name is Fernando. Kid George. GG's to George. We gotta go get his reboot. The fire. The shark took the bait. I repeat, the shark took the bait. The fire. Here comes Brucey.
No pasa nada. Es de mentirita. Sube tu película.
That was Brucey. And we're going to Little Mexico. The Flash Flood, great movies. Which was Big Fat Liar. And also Nacho Libre. There you go, that's what I was trying to remember. Nacho Libre. If you've never seen it, it's a great movie. Honestly, you're missing out. I believe Jaden has seen it. Jaden, you seen that movie before? Big Fat Liar. No, you haven't? Damn. I thought you actually seen it. Yeah, Shrek. Also, they made a movie here, Bird Box. You guys ever seen the movie Bird Box? It was filmed in the back lot. They use this type of miniature forest, you could say, right here for the movie. I know it's a funny movie and it's good too. Oh look, she's right there. The guard. Oh my god, what's her name? I couldn't. Oh my god, what was her name? She was Yes, her. Selena's mom. She's right there chilling. She's so lucky. She gets to see like a lot of celebrities coming in and out. Oh, okay. Why do they feel like they're cutting trees here? They are, right? Look. Now we could see through it. They're cutting trees. Are they gonna film? They might use it for filming. They might use it for something else. I wonder what's going on in the back lot. We're coming up to the cars of all the movies.
Alrighty guys, we are coming out of that quiet zone for good. We went through, let's see, Amity Island down there in Jaws, the flash flood to see practical effects like the flood and the rain. Back up the road, the chicken ranch down there, and then Colonial Street where the bird is filming with Keke Palmer. Now you see in there around just some of our most famous picture cars. That's what we call any vehicle that shows
we
up
see
on screen, whether it's a car or not.
The car for baseball.
Let's say you've been driving one of those
trunk
picture cars
open
all night
is coming
long
out.
down
If we
the
don't see
highway,
no
maybe
trunk
you're tired
open,
and
he's
you
not
need
coming
someplace
out.
to pull over and get a good night's sleep. Perhaps
It's
you
not
could do
coming
that
out. Damn.
right here at the Bates Motel. The iconic, the infamous motel from Hitchcock's classic 1960s Psycho. One of the most influential horror films of all time. Cements Hitchcock's legacy as the master of suspense. And now from screen to real life, the original Psycho house. Coming up on our left-hand side here, not in its original spot. It was actually down by the chicken ranch when they filmed Psycho. It's moved around several times before ending up right here. As we drive by, look up there, guys. There's a very important person we need to acknowledge right up there in that top window. Her name's Mother.
Mother.
And if you're not nice to Mother, things can get dicey around here very quickly. So say hi, Mom. Have a nice day. Bye, Mom. We're going to veer off the beaten psychopath and get out of Hitchcock territory. And back to someone you've seen on screen now, but haven't gotten to hear from yet. Steven Spielberg. We are
It's a real
entering one of the
plane.
sets from his 2005 sci-fi epic, War of the Worlds.
They ended up spending like 68,000, but what got them was pretty much the tax and the shipping and delivery fee.
Go down to your basement if you have one. The United States Army, the Air Force, and the Navy have all mobilized alongside other nations.
Pretty cool. They had to cut it in pieces because it didn't fit in the freeway. So they ended up just leaving it like that. It was more convenient for them to make movies. And
this is one of the largest sets ever built at that time, largely due to the sheer size of the plane on your
we're almost done with the tour.
747.
As you guys know, upcoming next is Jupiter's Claim from the
they bought
movie
it
Nope.
for about $60,000. It's a pretty good deal if you're in the marketplace for airplanes. But we're going to go from a veteran like filmmaker to call Universal home as we head out to just about our last stop on the tour, Jupiter's Claim, one of the sets from Oscar winner Jordan Peele's latest feature film, Nope. And we're sticking with that UFO theme. I'm going to let the Oscar winner writer-director himself tell you a little bit more about
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former track star Ricky Juke Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Sheriff. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of the UFO hotspot. What's a bad miracle?
They should add something here like a jump scare or like air.
Welcome to the world of no.
Nothing happens, nothing happens. That's why I said I wish they would add something here. Jump scares.
Okay, sorry.
Something.
Sorry, guys. There, our tram got stuck for a second. I don't know if it was the UFO activity or not, but we're not going to stick around to find out. You know, our last few stops on the tour here have gotten kind of strange, so I think it's best we maybe just get you back to the park now. That is going to be our next destination, essentially, as we head down the road. There is one last thing that we can talk about that we don't normally get to see coming up just behind these trucks. What we call Falls Lake, this large basin there. We can fill it up with water. It takes about 3 days to fill the entire thing. And then you'll see that large blue backdrop behind it. That is a blue screen, like a green screen. We can use it to add in a background with visual effects. Now, before the backdrop ever existed, we had Falls Lake here. You can see it's where Norman Bates dumped Marion Crane's car in Psycho. It would be about 27 years later, we built that backdrop for Jaws: The Revenge. Now, that's an example of a painted backdrop, though, before CGI was really what it is today. Everything else in clip, all backgrounds added in with visual effects. It's a lot easier to do those kinds of scenes here on the lot as opposed to on an actual ocean or river or bay, some real body of water where we don't have as much control over the environment. Another testament to the benefit of having your own studio lot. Now, we've talked a lot about visual effects with this and King Kong earlier. We've talked about art direction, the sets themselves, bringing them to life. You got to see practical effects like the flash flood and the rain, how we add that to set. Back there at Jupiter's Claim and the movie Nope, that's a great example of sound design, how important sound can be in production. These are just a few of many moving pieces that have to come together at the end of the day to make that one final magical product you get on screen at the movie theater or at home. That is what the tour is really all about, taking you behind the scenes, not just to see the sets and the sound stages, but to get some insight into how all of it works, everything that goes into making it happen, all the people. If you ever stick around for the credits of a film, they can go on for quite a long time sometimes. And often when you get to the end, it'll tell you the exact number of people employed by that production. And often it is in the tens of thousands. It truly takes a village, as they say. And that is our little village that you just saw. You're going to get one last look at it below us, off to your right-hand side here. All 400 acres that you just explored. Again, the oldest and largest studio lot in Los Angeles.
that's pretty much it for the tour. The back lot. It feels short just because
110 years, again,
Fast and the
400
Furious
acres,
is
all
not
right down there, guys, that you are now
available.
a part of that history. You look out there, you'll also see our neighbors, Warner Brothers, and behind them, Disney and ABC. There's a lot of entertainment history out there, looking at the San Fernando Valley, all working toward the same goal, really, essentially, bringing the movies to life. And here at Universal, specifically for us, immersing you in the movies in a way you can't experience anywhere else. So we thank you guys for coming to spend time with us today. Keep that tradition alive. It's been with us since day one, since the lot opened in 1915. How we've done it has changed a little bit. 60 years of the tour, almost 61 now. Come July, it'll be 61 years old, the tram tour. But we thank you again for coming to spend time with us. And a special shout out to any annual pass holders on the tram for coming back time and time again. We're always grateful to see all of you. Big thanks to all the drivers and guides and ambassadors over these years who've helped make the tour what it is, especially though our driver today, guys, is Daryl. How about we give it up for Daryl? A round of applause for Daryl. Without Daryl, we would have had to walk all 400 acres of that lot. I don't think we would have enjoyed that or done it. So very grateful for Daryl and all the drivers as well. We'll have you guys back to the park in just a moment. Our next turn will be into the unload area. Once we pull in there, make sure to just stay seated till we come to a full stop and have the gates lifted. Then you'll be free to go. We're open till 7. You might have some time to squeeze a few more things in. Like I said, guys, you're all now a part of a very important part of Universal's history. The studio tour. This is where it all began for every Universal destination around the world. There would be no Universal Orlando or Japan or any of our other parks without the studio tour first existing here, before we even ever had a theme park officially. So we thank you all again for being a part of that history, and you are in some good company.
I've been on that tour so many times since I was a kid, and I just love it every time.
The first time I ever went on the Universal lot, we did the tour.
I grew up in Los Angeles, and that was like the place to go and see Jaws.
I got my introduction to Universal Studios through the tour, so then to be in the movies and seeing the trams drive by, it's very overwhelming.
One of the coolest things actually about shooting for Universal is sometimes you get to shoot on the lot, and then you look over, it's like there's Jaws, or like there's the flash flood, and all those trams are riding around. It's the coolest thing ever.
1979. Back then, the tram drivers were a little reckless, a little crazy. There was no restriction on cars going anywhere. We used to drive all over, and it kind of flew a little bit back and forth.
I have so many amazing memories of the lot when we were shooting Back to the Future.
Being here brings me back in time, I'll tell you that.
The tram would come through, the tourists would see Michael J. Fox, and they're taking their camera snap, snap, snap. So one day, Michael J. Fox had his own camera, and every time the tourists came through to snap their pictures, he ran out and he started taking pictures of them.
That is, there's videos of that on YouTube, baby. If you videos of Michael J. Fox running by, high-fiving people and taking photos of them on the tram and whatnot. But we are pulling back in, guys. Again, once they have those gates lifted, you'll be free to go. As they say in the business, that is a wrap for us at the studio tour. JT signing off. If I don't see you again here, we'll see you in the movies. Thanks again, everyone. Have fun out there. Enjoy the rest of the day. Appreciate it. And roll the credits.
All right, we are done.
Oh, we're all going to the heart, by the way. We're all gonna regroup there. We're how to butter. Yeah, we're gonna buy there. Relax.
Sure? Tell me to give me one.
Hold on, chat. What up, Journeys? Appreciate that, bro. I see that you're wearing at Six Flags today. I saw you live, but I was driving. I was gonna click on it and join. Thank you. That's our friend Journeys. Mondo was here yesterday.
Welcome. Thanks for being here today. So they'll celebrate Grad Bash and graduations. Thanks for being here today on this gorgeous Wednesday. Have fun, friends, enjoy. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Pleasure having you here today. We are filming on the lot today. We're actually filming a bunch of cool stuff.
I saw that.
Boots with Maya Rudolph. We're also filming St. Dennis Medical, The Voice, and The Birds with my best friend, Stevie Palmer.
Appreciate the man loving the support, Journeys. Get home safe, brother. We're gonna go do panda pets. We'll do bug ride. Hopefully they don't take too long. You know what? We could do bug ride, and then we'll do it the opposite. What do you guys think? I closed at 7 today. You think there's something new at the Simpson store? They don't really promote it like that. Let's go check. Let's bug it up. Bet. No. Nothing new, which kind of sucks because they should promote it and be like, yo, there's new stuff here, and here, come check it out. But they don't. So we'll go do bug ride, see if we see our friends over there. Should be faster, right? Because it's bug ride. And then pets will go in there quick. Panda always takes some quite time. I don't see the cars or Fast and the Furious. There is wind, which is good, refreshing, you know.
So it's a seat, so you sit down and
Hello Kitty Grand Bash. Plushies. Not bad. I don't see our friend Raymond. Oh, I'm excited for 𝐥𝐤𝐤 though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited for 𝐥𝐤𝐤, ready for it. Last year I did VIP, RIP. This year, I'm not gonna do it. I want to, but no. I better just get my pass, and that's it. For the whole month. What up? For sure, Jaden, enjoy your meal. See, we see our friends. Nope. For sure. Oh, we see Kay. We see our friend Kay. How's it going, Kay? How are you? Oh, yeah? I'm good. Good, good. Yeah. I know, right? Who? Same old, same old. You too? I've been seeing that you've been active on that. Yeah. Yeah. I see. A lot of good topics you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
I try. I like talking about the celebrities.
Right?
So stupid.
No, it's a good topic though. It's a good topic. It's entertaining, for sure.
I'm still working on it.
No, I know. You'll get the hang of it, and then you'll blow up.
I know, right? Can you imagine? Like, I quit.
Definitely.
Is your family here?
Nah, just me. Frankie's here?
He is. He's training, but as a lead.
Oh, nice. Congrats to him. W.
I'm not sure where he's at, but...
Okay. Oh.
Having 2 hours to go.
All right. If I see him, I'll say hi. But if I don't see him, can you tell him I say hi?
Yeah, I'm about to be off now.
Oh, really? You're almost out?
This is my Friday, so...
Oh, okay, for sure.
Saturday, I'm supposed to
All right. Get home safe. Thank you.
You can use the joystick in front of you to make your buggy go up and down. Have fun.
What? Our boy Frankie is training to be a lead? Oh, that's exciting news. W to Frankie. It is worth it, but it's a lot of money. Yeah, she took off her mask. Damn, I'll tell her when I come out that you guys say hi. So you guys go, so she could respond back to you guys. When I'm into the conversation, I try not to look at my phone. I try to make eye contact with them. Yeah, but our boy Frankie, wow, our friend Frankie is actually training to be a lead. He deserves it, man. Honestly, he deserves it. Definitely, Danny. I'll tell him. I'll tell him about Frankie, that you guys say hi to Frankie, and also I'll tell her that you say hi to Kay. You guys remember Frankie, right? Yeah, definitely. So he's in training right now as we speak. Oh, man. I feel so fresh because the fan is right on me, so it's throwing cold. Well, not cold, but it's fresh air. The bug ride. You're welcome, Danny. This one. Thank you. Okay, it's about to clock out. She's almost done with her shift. All right, here we go. Remember, guys, make sure to come down to Universal Studios Bug Ride for a super great ride. Get a beautiful view of the city,
Just make sure that all little ones are on the inside.
and also
And make
get
sure
a
all your
good view
seatbelts are
of the roller coaster Fast and the Furious drift ride. Not just that, but you get a beautiful view of the alleyway of
So before I
pets.
would like to let you know that in front of you is a little joystick that you can use to go up and down.
And
as
sometimes
you
you're able
will.
to see
Make sure to make
Gru,
use of it.
Stuart, Bob, Kevin coming in or coming out. Yep.
Also, folks, to avoid the buggies getting hurt, please refrain from shaking the buggies. Thank you.
Oh yeah, when they become a lead, they have more power. Yep. Up and away. Here we
Welcome
go.
aboard, silly swirlers. As your buggies take flight, please remain seated at all times. There's no standing, no seat switching, and no lap setting allowed during your flight. You can use the joystick in front of you to make your buggy go up and down. Have fun.
We're gonna go do
Once again, shoes, sandals, or water shoes are required to be
we're gonna go do pets off the leash, just like based off the movie, the first one and the second one. Same thing with the bug ride is based off the movie.
Once again, if you or your little one are not wearing shoes, sandals, or water shoes, in the veterinary review if you have a super silly budget.
Whee! A lot of fresh wind there right now hitting me. We're gonna go do pets. Remember, guys, there's 4 new pets at Pets Off the Leash. We got Daisy, Princess, Tiny, and Rooster. That's 4 new dogs. Dogs. I did drop a short. If you guys could drop a like on it, does help out the stream. Does help out the channel, actually, not the stream, because this is the stream.
Welcome back, silly swirlers. As your buggies come back down for landing, please remain seated at all times until all the buggies have come to a full and a complete stop. Once again, please remain seated. It is now safe to exit your buggy.
You too. All right, Kay. I'll see you around. The chat does say hi to you. Definitely, let me know. All right, get home safe. Yeah. Take care. Yep. Let's go. All right, here we go to Pets Off the Leash. I still don't see our friend Raymond. Raymond. All right. See if we see our friend Adrian at the door or upstairs. We'll see right now.
And let Hater recharge.
Wait 30 minutes.
Hey, how's it going? Good, good too. Thank you. All right. Here we go. Ooh. We hit a stop. So if you guys never seen the first one or the second one, you guys will be kind of clueless on the second one they showed the new dogs. So you guys will be kind of clueless. Tiny Princess Rooster. I believe so, Danny. I didn't see.
Probably for the best. I mean, if she came home, so all these pumpkins in her living
That was her, Lex. Lex, that's her name. The team member that watches that asks me for my stream then, because she always sees me. Lex. That was her birthday. Snowball, the voice of Kevin Hart. It was. They're barely taking it down little by little. Journeys. So we're pretty much not going on that route on the tram because there's still some stuff up.
Että just haastaa kaikesta ja on varoitettu kaikesta. Että tavallaan jos teet jotain tyhmää, niin
Let's see what type of dog we are. We're either gonna be bulldog, canine, husky, a regular dog. You're welcome. How's it going? Nice, you actually bought it, Danny? W. Not bad. Just one. Thank you. Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Another day at work, brother.
Hey.
You know what it is.
Yes, sir.
Can I pull up? You okay?
I'm good. Thank you. Have a good one. Thank you. All right, we got Duke up in the window looking at us. We don't know yet what type of dog we are. Only they know what type of dog we are. We got Chloe messing with Duke.
And just remember, whatever happens, I will forget about you by tomorrow. I'm sorry about that. It's just a little more going on in my life. And
Here we go. Let's see. Oh, she got a bulldog. Okay. Hopefully we get a husky canine, possibly canine, a regular dog, and we will go our tail. W. Let's go. All right. If you guys already know the names, go with me. We got Gidget, Max, Pops, Duke, Chloe, Buddy, and Snowball flying the drone. What up, Pops? And then we have Mel saving up the hot dogs for us, just in case we get hungry. And we got regular dog. Regular dog trying to get the stick. 100 Dalmatian dog trying to get the ice cream. And then we got a runner dog doing the yoga. Then we have a nice cat. Nice cat. Evil cat. We got the alley cats. Watch out, they will destroy your couch. The alley cats, they don't play around. We got cats playing with piano and also with painting, looking like Hercules. And if you guys can't see that, but it says R.I.P. Ricky. And then we got Gidget saving Max from the evil cats. Go for it, Danny. Alright. Then we have Snowball messing with the big fireworks. Snowball! That's not safe, Snowball. That's not cool either. Superheroes should not be messing with fireworks. Snowball! Hang on tight, Snowball. We're gonna come and get you. And then we got Buddy and Mel. Buddy, Mel. Hang on tight as well. Chloe, take that off your head. That's not safe, Chloe. Chloe. And then we have Duke, Max. What are you guys doing? Duke, Max. There they are, messing with the big one. And then we got the aftermath, which is Buddy, Max, Duke, Mel, Chloe, Snowball, Kung Fu Panda, It the Clown, W, Pyramid, Gidget, we're ready for our bath. We're ready for our Scooby snacks as well. Then we have Max showering already, happy playing in the water. Buddy, Mel, and Duke. Let's get it. Chloe, oh no, Chloe's not working. But Chloe's the cat. Usually cats are cleaner than dogs. So most likely they're just gonna shower her to smell good, like strawberries or vanilla. Snowball hanging out. And then we have ourselves. Remember guys, if you guys bow, you guys wiggle your tail like so. Wiggle, wiggle. And he wiggles his tail. Wiggle, wiggle. Pretty cool.
Mom, Dad,
Let's get it, guys. Hopefully we get adopted. Cross our fingers. Well, cross our paws. Because we're dogs. And we got adopted. We got Buddy up there saying congratulations. Who was this? I forgot who was this. Oh, we have Duke, Max, Chloe, Pops, Princess next to Pops, Snowball, Leo, Rooster, Mel, Daisy on top, Tiny on the bottom, and Norman. Who was that?
Welcome. As you return, please lift your arm.
Thank you. You too, thank you. All right. Alright, we're gonna Star Trek maze. And then we got Dracula. Alright, we're gonna go show we're pretty much done. I'll do Panda tomorrow. Got hungry. So we'll do Panda tomorrow. Let's go look at the Water World Pass. New merch for How to Train Your Dragon and also Jaws celebrating. What was it, their 70? I think, I forgot. Oh, I didn't see this. It's pretty cool. It's a book. Oh, there's more stuff here. I didn't see none of this. You know where I saw this? At City Walk. I didn't bother checking in here. What? Oh, you? They have a cotton candy machine. They have a cotton candy machine. That's new. So tell me, see. Oh, right here, look. What? The shape. Continue. Yeah, so they have a cotton machine. Pretty cool, something new. Oh, you could. What the blow? $15, and then you get to see how it works. Damn. It was turning. That means that it has to be. I need to start coming in here more. I didn't see it the last time I was here. Oh, okay. So look. Now we have fish and chips, shark bait, burger, and then shark bait, alcohol, lifesaver donut. That's what I want to get, the almighty. But it's closed already. Every time I come, it's already done deal. But I want to. Yeah, it's closed. Every time. I do see cups, but I don't know if those are like Yes, sir, Journey. Yesterday that I came, they didn't have the food outside. Like the little flyers where the menu is at. It was all pitch black. Oh, new cast? We got Spencer, Caitlin, Craig, Brian, Marisol, Jeremy. I never seen him. Never seen Hudson and Jeremy, Ricky, Stan, and Oz. Huh, they're new. Never seen none of that. Those two I never seen. So, huh. Are they new? Could be. But I do want that donut. I gotta get that donut. I was gonna get the burger, but I don't know, maybe. Just a regular burger. Oh, lobster roll? Hold on, that changes everything. I'll get that. Lobster roll. Oh, here we go. They got the cups right here. Vegan crab cake sandwich. Shark fin. What is this? I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. The other stuff. The lobster. Getting the lobster. So the cotton machine is not new. I thought it was new. Our friend Journey says it's been there. I've been sleeping on it. I hardly go in there. So I missed it when they put it up. That's pretty much it. Alright then, guys, with that being said, we're done for the day. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sharing the live. Appreciate the mad love and the support. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be back again. Oh, look at this. Never seen this. Oh, the big plushie I did see from Yoshi. But this looks so nice. It's Yoshi. I do like the backpack, but this is nice. For 45 bucks. Good night, Jaden. Good night, Danny. Good night, little Richie. Journeys. Good night, brother. Oh, she got the big mini, and how did she get that? All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.